I invite you on a journey into ancient wisdom, exploring a book that predates even the Bible, a guide written by a wise advisor to pharaohs whose words have echoed through millennia. This timeless text, carved into the annals of history by Ptahhotep, carries profound lessons on humility, leadership, and the perils of unchecked arrogance that have led empires to crumble. Our purpose today is to awaken your awareness about the importance of genuine wisdom, urging you to reflect on your personal leadership and the impact of your choices. We will explore how the warnings of ancient civilizations, once whispered by wise souls and now largely forgotten, continue to resonate amid the challenges of modern life. By connecting these age-old lessons to our present reality, we learn that true success is nurtured by humility, the art of listening, and mindful, purposeful action. Let this shared journey be a gentle reminder that even in a world overwhelmed by noise, the quiet voice of wisdom can guide us toward a more balanced and purposeful life. Together, we'll discover how embracing these ancient teachings can inspire us to grow, lead with compassion, and ultimately transform our future for the better. The ancient book and its origin. In the vast sands of time, there exists a remarkable ancient book, a text that has endured for over 4,000 years, a time when the world was young and long before many of our revered scriptures were ever written. This sacred text, intricately carved with timeless wisdom, carries a stern warning against the corruption and folly of human pride, urging us to heed its lessons before it is too late. Though this book has weathered the rise and fall of countless civilizations, its potent warnings have remained unheeded, lost amidst the echoes of history and the arrogance of rulers who once believed themselves invincible. At the heart of this ancient wisdom stands Ptahhotep, a sagely advisor to the pharaohs, whose profound insights into humility and the perils of unchecked ambition reshaped the destiny of empires. He observed firsthand the gradual decay of mighty empires, meticulously recording the fatal errors born of arrogance and the slow disintegration of power, ensuring his words would serve as a practical guide for survival in a turbulent world. These teachings, far beyond mere myth or entertainment, offer us a powerful roadmap to navigate our own lives, inviting us to embrace humility, listen deeply, and learn from the enduring lessons of the past. Timeless lessons from Ptahhotep. In this segment, we begin by exploring the danger of arrogance, a force that throughout history has blinded leaders, causing them to sow the seeds of their own downfall. We see this vividly in the annals of time, where mighty pharaohs, once revered as divine, fell victim to the hubris that elevated them, their overweening pride leading not only to their personal ruin but signaling the eventual collapse of their great empires. Similarly, the grandeur of Rome, built on ideals of power and pride, crumbled under the heavy burden of its own arrogance, a timeless reminder that no empire can escape the corrupting influence of unchecked ego. Even the mighty Ottoman Empire, renowned for its splendor and formidable force, eventually succumbed to an internal decay fueled by unbridled pride and self-importance, illustrating how arrogance can erode even the strongest foundations. This recurring theme throughout history serves as a powerful lesson. Arrogance is not a mark of strength, but rather the precursor to inevitable downfall, a truth echoed across time and cultures. Shifting our focus, we now turn to the profound power of humility and silence, a stark contrast to the clamorous noise of modern life. True wisdom, as Ptahhotep so gently reminds us, is not revealed through incessant speech, but through the quiet strength of listening and the art of restraint, where every pause speaks volumes. In our modern world, overwhelmed by the relentless noise of social media and the clamor of political debates, the silent voice of true insight becomes a rare beacon, a gentle light in the midst of chaos. The contrast is striking. While today's voices often get lost in a cacophony of empty chatter, the measured, reflective words of Ptahhotep remind us that restraint and contemplation are the hallmarks of enduring wisdom. Historical patterns reveal a repeated cycle where arrogance and corruption have sown the downfall of once great empires time and again, urging us to learn from the past and embrace the virtues of humility. These timeless lessons from Ptahhotep offer us a profound mirror, reflecting not only the failures of the past but also our present challenges, inviting each of us to choose a path of mindful leadership enriched by the quiet power of humility. Modern relevance and practical guidance. As we step into our modern world, the ancient warnings echo in our midst, urging us to recognize that the perils of arrogance and empty talk are not relics of the past, but vivid challenges in today's leadership, business, and personal relationships. In the boardrooms and offices of our time, just as in the courts of ancient kings, the temptation to let pride and vanity cloud judgment is ever present, drawing eerie parallels between the downfall of great empires and the pitfalls facing today's influencers and leaders. Modern leaders, much like those of old, can sometimes fall prey to the trap of overconfidence, speaking without thought, and letting empty noise replace the depth of true wisdom, a cycle as old as time itself. This age-old lesson calls us to seek counsel and embrace humility, reminding us that true strength lies in questioning ourselves and choosing to value meaningful, well-considered words over the fleeting clamor of empty speech. Let me share a story, a journey of a young company leader who, in the flush of youthful confidence, dismissed the valuable feedback of his peers, believing that his vision alone would lead to success. His initial arrogance, much like the doomed pride of ancient rulers, set him on a path where his decisions grew reckless, and soon his enterprise began to crumble under the weight of unheeded wisdom. Confronted with the harsh reality of his own limitations, he embarked on a transformative journey, learning that the quiet strength of listening and the courage to question one's own assumptions are the true marks of leadership. Embracing this newfound humility, he began to rebuild his vision on the foundation of collaboration and reflective insight, discovering that sustainable success comes not from loud declarations, but from the gentle power of thoughtful guidance. In connecting these ancient teachings to our daily lives, we see that the same cycle of corruption and arrogance that toppled empires can be halted by choosing introspection over impulsive pride. As you reflect on these parallels, consider how the lessons of Ptahhotep continue to offer us a guide, reminding us to cultivate humility, seek wise counsel, and listen deeply in our interactions. Have you ever let pride hold you back, steering you away from the wisdom that could lead you to a more fulfilling path? And what can you do differently today to embrace true wisdom, to listen more intently, and to build a future that honors both the lessons of the past and the potential of the present? Let us take a moment to reflect on the profound wisdom we've encountered, a timeless reminder from ancient teachings urging us to avoid the pitfalls of arrogance and to embrace the virtue of humility. These lessons remind us that the same patterns of failure, witnessed in the collapse of mighty empires, can be prevented if we choose to listen deeply, learn sincerely, and act with mindful awareness. I invite you to ask yourself, will you allow history to repeat itself, or will you choose a path of growth and mindful leadership? Consider for a moment, how can you incorporate these timeless lessons into your daily life, letting the ancient wisdom guide your decisions and nurture your inner growth? Take a deep look within and examine your own behaviors and leadership style, recognizing where pride may have clouded your judgment and where the quiet strength of humility could lead you to a more balanced, fulfilling life. Let these ancient teachings be a guide, a quiet voice calling you to self-improvement, inviting you to step away from arrogance and move towards a life rich in wisdom, empathy, and thoughtful reflection. Embrace this opportunity for self-examination, for it is in our willingness to learn from the past that we unlock the door to a brighter, more compassionate future. Let us honor the legacy of those who came before us by choosing growth over stagnation, by letting humility be our guide as we navigate the complexities of our modern world. As we come to the close of our journey together, let us hold fast to the truth that true success comes not from pride or empty declarations, but from the quiet power of humility, the willingness to listen, and the relentless pursuit of self-improvement. If you believe that humility and wisdom have the power to transform your life, I invite you to subscribe to our channel, share your thoughts in the comments, and join our community as we continue to explore these timeless lessons. Begin your journey of transformation today by drawing strength from the wisdom of the past, using these enduring teachings to shape a future defined by mindfulness, compassion, and clarity of purpose. Let this message be a beacon in your daily life, encouraging you to choose wisdom over arrogance and to apply these lessons with every step you take, creating ripples of positive change that extend far beyond yourself. Embrace these timeless truths and let them guide you to a life of mindful leadership and inner growth, where every challenge becomes an opportunity to learn, listen, and evolve.